Hello, folks. I'm sitting here and grooving. I'm dancing. Oh, thank God you guys weren't live. I noticed my son changed the dining room light. Of course, he didn't plug back in Dad's computer. So it was at 1%. I'm like, ah! So I got it all plugged back in and I'm grooving to the music and I'm playing the music like I normally do over the Alaskan pictures. And I look up and go, oh, no, I forgot to hit live. Oops. Oh, darn. Anyways, welcome, guys. Glad to see everybody's here. And if you got two devices, stay over with Jesse and Lisa too. They're still giving stuff away. Trust me. I'm still there. I'm still trying to win. I'm going for a threefer. But don't tell Jesse that. Hashtag gold. That's okay. We won't tell him until my name comes up. Everybody else has won 3 times on theirs. And I've only got 2 tonight. So I guess it's just I'm a winner having them as good friends. So I am actually going to wait, guys, to go over all the... Oh, I could hear Lisa talking. I'm like, what? Their mayor. But anyways, let's say hello to everybody, and we can do that before we get inundated by, I think he's got 55 or 60 people in there right now. But we have, hello, Lila. Welcome. And we got Jerry, Butler Family Farms. Of course, Xander, I'm sure he's popping back and forth, but g'day, Xander. Lee, Fisherman 506. And Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Coastal Water. You know what? Coastal Water. That came in yesterday. And I got her better half too. Backlash Fisherman. So just so you know, Coastal, I can actually say that's quick. Anyways, the seeds that are in there are not for you, and they're not for Matt. They're for the baby, so she can plant her own flowers. I believe 2 are perennials. I forget. I sealed them. But you've got are you talking my name, Tiffany? Scott. And, oh, there's Backlash also. Anyways, the seeds are for the baby. There's annual. And I believe there's perennial. I forgot what I put in there for her. But anyways, yes, they are panda seeds. And I want to see Panda make a little garden. Make it a panda garden. From one of her distant uncles from Canada. But, yes. And Backlash is Matt. And Coastal is Coastal Water. I think I got everybody that's in here so far that's not lurking. And if you're a lurker, there's nothing I can do about it. Oh. So I broke my headphones. So I'm dealing with these garbage things that Debbie had laying in her drawer. Oh, wow. Coastal, you're actually giving your real name out. Woo-hoo-hoo. You know what? Trust me. Hey, Jerry. I figured. Crazy Uncle Ed. Man, that guy, he's gone crazy. But you know what? He's a good lad. He just put out a challenge. I have not had a chance to look at it yet. So go over to Ed's Crazy Adventures and see what his challenge is. Maybe you can partake. So, and there's Sam. I am. I know, Sam. That van, you lucked out, brother. I was watching that video and I'm like, oh my goodness. We used to call them party vans. And I know you're a little older than I am, but yeah, I got to say. So I've got just about everybody that knows about the meetup happening in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, I can't make it, but they are getting, folks, not one box, not 2 boxes, not 3 boxes. There's 4 boxes headed to Oklahoma with maple syrup. So if you're going to the meetup, you got probably 1 in 8. There's 85, 20. So let's just round it off to 100 people. You got 1 in 10 chance of walking away with a bottle of maple syrup, Canadian. And you want to see how it was bottled and made? It's on my channel. I actually videoed the day we bottled this maple syrup. It was the second last day that we ever. Oh, you didn't, Sam. That's awesome. Virginia, I apologize immensely. Your package there headed out. I am so sorry. I thought it was mailed out in my last batch. I found it today sitting on my table. So please, I put a little extra in there for you to say that, my apologies. I just, I'm so sorry that it's so delayed. Caroline Vasu, hello, Tamara and David. Tamara and David, Beth, Mike. Oh, I'm going to say that the old fella with the white hair sending everybody over. There's Jamie Conway. So again, guys, for the folks that are coming in, hey, Deborah, for the folks that are coming in now, go over Ed's Crazy Adventure. He has got he's got a challenge happening. So if you can partake, I don't know if it's got to do with the meetup or not. I just saw it come up whenever I was live with Lisa and Jesse, and I have not had a chance to get over and see it yet. So, and there's my assistant coach, football coach. G'day, Lukey. Hey, man, you're telling all the players to be in bed by 8 o'clock, and it's 8:15. You're up. I can tell you're trying to be a coach now. I see what you're doing. I taught you well. Anyways, Lucas is a very, very close friend of mine. And life served Lukey a couple little hills, but he just keeps a trucking. He's an inspiration to a lot of folks. And I will tell you, Lucas knows more about football than some adult coaches. Lucas is just turning 21 this summer. And I'll be quite honest. I can send him away with a group of kids, and I know he's going to teach them the proper technique. And Lucas, unfortunately, has never played a game of football in his life. But all his brothers have played competitive, and Lukey's no silly cookie. He sits there and he watches. The only thing that I got to deal with on the sidelines is keeping him under control. But it ain't going to happen this year because I'm going to set him. Right, Lukey? Anyways, Lukey's like my second son. Great kid. So, well, I'm going to say Jesse and Lisa shut her down because, well, everybody's here. It's looking like a party. There's Wendy Benjamin. I just want to go up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Multi-Hunter 247. G'day, brother. How are you? Welcome to my Cape Cod life. Welcome. Hello. We're here to visit. Eves, how are you? And, of course, Beth. Oh, I know, Rochelle. I know. It's Jesse. He starts, and there's just no stopping. You know, poor Miss Lisa. Tell you what. My Raindrop Life. Welcome, welcome. And I already said hello to Tiffany. Bert Window. Welcome. Deborah, I already said hello to you. I don't know what happened to Bautissimo. I reprogrammed him again today, and well, the darn tootin' thing did not take my uptake. He should have already been in saying hello. Hello, Fire. I mean, Glenda. Where did my... Okay, good. I want to be able to thank all my members because it truly does mean a lot to me. It allows me to grow my channel, and, well, that's what it's all about. And actually, this month, it's going to help me ship all this stuff down to the meetup. So it, because of my health, I wasn't at the Sugar Shack a whole lot this year. So, actually what I did receive from the Sugar Shack is going to go to Oklahoma, and then I'll just buy a couple bottles for myself for later. And there's a few select people that, you know, will be getting it at the meetup. It's already labeled inside of here. So JB will figure it out because, well, JB's a rock star. And we have my little bunkie. Hi, chickadee. Chickadee-dee-dee-dee-dee. That's what Bunky says as she's running around checking all her flowers. Actually, plants, vegetables. Bunky is the connoisseur. She looks after that family so that they have greens. You name it, you got to watch Bunky this summer. If one of my mods can throw Bunky's channel in, I know Jesse did, but there's some people that were here that weren't at Jesse's. So, yeah, if you don't mind sharing Bunky's link, nobody can share. There's no secret. I'm all about looking after the folks that are going to be taking over for us. That's why I've coached youth sport. Well, this is now my 34th year. Not that I'm that old, but my last game, I had my knees blowing out of football, and which led to no more hockey. I used to referee as well, and well, I couldn't do that anymore. And to this day, yeah, he can ask poor Lukey. I got myself wrapped up tighter than you know what, but it's for those kids to give them the same opportunities I had. Because there's so many people nowadays that their folks, both parents have to work. There's some people that, unfortunately, their parents can't even come watch them play because if they don't work, they don't get paid. So I'm like their coach / adopted papa. And anyways, I love what I do. I was going to retire this year. But that young man in the chat is one of the reasons why I didn't. And, well, so are the other near 40 kids on the team. Who else we got? I already said, oh, there's Miss Ann. Hi, Miss Ann. Miss Ann, I'd show your mug, but I never got one. So I got to go with my own. But it's faded, so maybe I could draw in the land of plenty. Actually, if I wouldn't have stuck the land of plenty down on my sticker board downstairs, I could have taped it to the mug. Oh, well. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful time starting off with Jesse and Lisa. Amazing, amazing, amazing folks. If you didn't see the little spoof video I did on Wednesday for Jesse's birthday, go have a look. It brought back a lot of memories for the folks that were down in New Orleans. It kind of shook our memories a little bit, and we got to relive an amazing 4 days together. And there's Lori, Patty Price. Oh, speak of the devil. There's the mod father. And I gotta say, Mama Lisa's somewhere close. Because she's got to be there to look after Papa Jesse. See, it did not take that update. Jesse, we got to talk. Anyway, since I seen that, if you don't mind, folks, please, these folks give extra to me, so I would like to highlight them. We've got Jesse and Lisa, Lazy Days Ahead. Thank you for being a member. I believe actually 5 months now. And then the next one is the Vineyard Chicks, including, of course, Chief Chickadee Bunky, Tiny Tim, which I don't know if you folks have been seeing Tiny Tim, but he pops in and out every now and again. He's doing well. His mission right now is to try to get his bike on the road. And he said it's not that far of a stretch that he may be trying to make it to the meetup, which would be absolutely amazing to so many folks to be able to squeeze. Well, I was going to say squeeze Tiny Tim's neck, but I think they need a stepladder to do that. Including me if I was going. Because I was 6'4". After my operation, I fell to 6'2" because they took 2 inches of my spine away. So yeah, and I don't know, he's like 9'3" or I think he's below 7, but still, he makes me look small. And then we have Mr. Jim, who has got a heart the size of Texas. And if I may take 1 second and show, I did receive my package from, actually it was from Creekside Maples giveaway that Mr. Jim won, that Mr. Jim donated to me. But I won this Mr. Jim won, who donated to me this fabulous bowl. All handcrafted by Sandy and David Gibson. For those of you that are going to be on the trip, the Alaska trip, Dave and Sandy will be with us. So I'll get to squeeze their necks then. So I know I got off track there, but squirrel. And of course, Mr. Jim, I can't say enough about that man. He, Pierre Oki, JB. Thank you, JB, for all you do. An absolutely amazing individual. Truly with a heart the size of Oklahoma. Jerry and Sue, Butler Family Farms, Danny D's Homestead, Belt Loop 29, Gary, thank you. And I believe his wife's Tammy. Suzanne Goulet, Outdoors with Big Matt, Miss Andale Homestead, Missouri Outlaw Randy, Surf and Turf with Murph, and I will show tonight the baby. He is now, actually, if I don't do it right now, I'm going to forget like I did on Wednesday. I got messages. How come we didn't get to see the baby? Oh, no. Where did the baby go? I had a picture of the baby, guys. Oh, no. No. Oh, whew. I thought I had missed the picture of the baby. But that's Abby and Murph's little fella. He's a month old. And yes, he is holding his neck up by himself. He is a little trooper. And I really enjoy our conversations. And yeah. So thank you, Abby and Murph, for all you guys do for me. Where am I? Surf and Turf with Murph, Garden State Gardener. Of course, can't leave out Joe. Joe comes in here and drops extra memberships, and my brother coach from a different land. Someday I'd love to coach a game of football with Joe. You never know. Could be possible. And Sir Dr. Grace and Fire. Thank you, Sir Grace and Glenda. Appreciate you guys. And Deborah, I know I'm going to butcher it, and Jesse's going to come up here and give me what for, but Deborah Rusignolo. Hey, that's pretty good for a Canadian guy. And that's all the members right now, but I did see a member pop up. So we will get to it as we go through the chat. Who have we got? We got Brenda. Patty Price, I've already said. Lori, I've already said. Virginia Alexander, already said. I don't know what's going on, Ed, because I'm in the background of Jesse's and I can't see you. So there's something mixed up with your account or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, and thank you to Coastal Water, and of course Backlash Fisherman and the Sweet Panda. And I was, before you guys got over, I sent Panda some seeds so she can grow her own little wildflower garden. Some are annual, some are perennial. But I figure she might enjoy that. So, then there's Tamara and David. Well, Tamara, we are giving 2 bottles of maple syrup away. They are the smaller ones, but they'll still last a couple of weekends with pancakes. And I tell you what, guys, it's good tasting syrup this year. Not that any year's bad tasting syrup. Jesse keeps showing me his bottle and it keeps going down and down and down and down. I think Rob's coming with me on Thursday, Jesse, so you should have it by next Wednesday at the latest. So Rob and I will probably go early with Procrastination Thursday on the road. So I appreciate that, Coastal. And it does truly mean a lot. I'm going to see all 4 of those boxes before the meetup. Yes, Ed, don't make me come and find you, sir. I do know you will see all the boxes. But there's people that have private syrup in here also that know it's in there. So if their syrup's not in there, Lord help you. And I don't know if you smoke or not, Ed, but you better quit and get on a cardio plan real fast. Because you better be able to outrun some paraphernalia being fired your way if you're starting to steal Canadian maple syrup. Just saying. Who have we got here? Yes, we've got, and Little Bunky, Trey, and KK. Those girls, not one, but all 3 of those girls are going to change the world in some way. Some way. I haven't figured it out yet, but stay tuned. You heard it here first. International Recipe Swap. No. I'm not very good at that. Plus, there's stuff we can get in Canada you guys can't get here. Oh, my God. So, speaking of the U.S., we stopped at Walmart. And my family is addicted to Oreos. My daughter starts telling me about all the Oreo cookies we have. I'm like, where in God's name? We have stuffed and overstuffed in Canada. My wife, this is what I got to deal with, folks. My wife sent me to go look for something in Walmart. She got chocolate Oreos. She got birthday cake Oreos. She got, I don't know, there's 4 different types of Oreos in my cupboard. I said to my daughter, I'm like, where'd they come from? She's like, Mom got them in the States. I'm like, no, she didn't. And I confronted her tonight. I said, honey, where'd those Oreos come from? Walmart. Mm-hmm. I got played, y'all. Barb's country home. Congratulations, Barb. And folks, if you are not subscribed to Belinda and Chuck, he is funnier than 2 jokers. All right. If one of the mods, Jesse, if you want to throw it up, I'll pin it to the top so we don't have to keep putting it up. Guys, he's within 30. There's over 30 in the room here tonight. And it seems like Saturday nights I get a regeneration about every 25 minutes. So if we can find enough people to get not only Barb's Country Home, which is over 1K now, but you kind of need about a 15, 20 person buffer. And I've been lobbying, and Jesse tried to get this from me. I'll get him. I might have to wait to 2025, but I'm going to get him. Let's get Chuck monetized on my channel. I've been pushing that fella. Both Jesse and I are. I'm only kidding. But yes, we got to get Chuck. He is an amazing human, guys. Serves his community. And yeah, that's the Oklahoma Grammy. So, Ed, Sandra might know what's in one of these boxes. I'd watch your back. There's Jody. Hey, Jody. See, every time I never see Chuck, I start talking about him. I'm starting to think that he does really have a line up to the Lord. And as soon as his name's announced, the good Lord's going, hey, Chuck, they're talking about you again. Oh, Lukey, you're trying to butter me up, brother. It's not going to get you any further. I do believe I have hit the bottom, and I have said hello to everybody. Well, not everybody. Danny, Wicked Awesome Gardening. Hopefully, your new homestead is just. Oh, okay. Yes, hopefully your new homestead is just a clicking along, Danny. What a great little house, and I know you're gutting it, and you're gonna have to excuse me. I am about a week and a half behind on your channel. And I'm probably next week. I don't know how much I'll be around. We are in a major flood situation here. We're not as bad as 2017 or 2019. But if we do get a direct hit on this storm that's supposed to be headed our way yet tonight, and folks, I'm telling you, it's a big one. It's right through back in Michigan, actually down into Pennsylvania as well. If we get a direct hit on that, I am not going to be home. Where did that go? Look at the size of that monster coming in. And we are literally right there. right in the middle of it. And that's a big old monster coming in because there's the U.S. border and Canadian border right there. And and that's just coming right up. So tonight, needless to say, the good Lord's going to be doing a whole lot of washing of lawns and roads and whatever tonight. The wind is picking up. I can hear the trees outside. So if I do go offline, guys, I do apologize. And whenever we're back up, I will do the giveaway. I had planned on doing a couple salves and a couple jars of maple syrup. But I'm hoping I'm going to have enough power between my phone and my computer's up to a quarter right now. I'm hoping I'll be okay. Feathered Friends Homestead, welcome. Yeah, Jesse just put up at 8:21 the video that I made about him on Wednesday. It was fun. So, Deb, whereabouts are you? Are you here? Or are you in like Toronto end of the situation? Because you're the boss, Bunky. You're Chief Chickadee. I'm giving you all the responsibility. Mm-hmm. Holy rattling. Thank you, Jesse. Goodness gracious. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa gifted a membership to Feathered Friends Homestead. CNC Farm, Ashley. Craig's Cabin. Goodness gracious. Back Road Hillbillies. The Wine Cellar. Good Times with Jen and Steve. And Tom Profit. Wow. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Mom, Elisa. Truly appreciate it, guys. And I know you guys know how much it means. I can't say thank you enough. G'day, Z. What's going on, sir? Hopefully you're doing well. And guys, if you ever like to talk about cruising, pop over. And the Z Show, he's normally on prime time, but go like his channel. And he's got some guests up and they chit chat about cruising and all that good stuff. I was supposed to have one of my friends come up that was just got off the Encore. Yes, they are, Ed. It's like I've known them my entire life. That's how comfortable I am around them. And, they truly, I'm saying everybody has the heart of their state. They got Texas and Mexico under control. Amazing, amazing, amazing folks. Yeah, well, you're close to prime time, Z. I got you. You making maple syrup? Nope. It's all done, Jody. All done. And it wasn't, well, it was good syrup, but it wasn't long again. So this actually could be one of the last ones I give away tonight, are the two that are going to be given away. Because I really don't have, I have to go purchase stuff for myself. I gave away all the stuff to the meetup, but I want everybody to have my syrup. Well, I say my syrup, Rob's syrup, Josh's syrup. You know, it's their syrup. I'm just there to help them. Cruising Alaska 25 sure is, Bunky. Last time I checked, and I'm the person that made it. Hey, Nora. Nora, I said earlier, I do apologize. I thought your stuff was sent out. I found it in a box on my table. It's coming. Should be there. End of the week, first next week. But my apologies, and I've put a little extra something in there. Tuber chat. A raid coming? No. Huh. What am I going to do? I might just need Jesse up here to, keep an eye on things for me. Yeah, there's Bunky. Jesse just put it up. You probably, I don't know, maybe you didn't put the asterisk in front of 25. Anyways, let me know if it doesn't come up for you, Bunky. I'll have a look. But as far as I know, anybody that's on that Facebook page, if you could go over and have a look and make sure. Cafe de Mode, yes, ma'am. Love that place. And okay, once we get, once Jesse comes up after, we're gonna have a skill testing question. And Danny and Terry aren't allowed to answer. Neither is Jesse and Lisa, and I don't have to worry about my lovely wife because she's sound asleep. Who, out of the six of us, choked on powdered sugar? That's the question for after. I just got a couple more people here, Jesse. Come on ahead up if you want. Lukey, yes, Bunky is amazing. Almost, you guys are pretty close, Lukey. I do believe I've got Cora Phelps. Hey, Cora. I do believe I need to win Scott one because you have 4 boxes coming to Oklahoma where I live. Yes, there is. Well, there's 3 right now. There should be one more. I'm trying to make that happen. But I'm trying to get, anyways. I don't want to say too much in case it doesn't happen, but right now there's definitely, well, as you saw, there's 3 boxes packed. They're full, ready to go. Well, Jody, you can enjoy syrup. You just have to play with your insulin a little bit. Shh. A little extra shot of insulin. I'm sure Miss Lisa might let you know how to do it. Although, if I'm not mistaken, she didn't have a whole lot, eh, Jesse? I don't think she likes it. There's Alexander. Oh, look who showed up. My buddy.
Hey, Lisa loves it, but she drinks it or eats it or tastes it in moderation because of her diabetes.
So she's a true Canadian. She takes a shot glass and
No. She's far from doing that. Now, if it was a little bit of tequila, she might, but not not the maple syrup.
Oh man, that's what us Canadians live on. That's how we can survive the winter. We take a shot of that.
Now you need to switch to Sazerac if you want to stay warm in the winter.
Well, this stuff's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I honestly wish I could send that down. That would be a hit at the meetup.
You know you're way behind in the chat, right?
36. Yeah, I'm 10 minutes. I'm going.
Yeah, you're going. I got you.
Hey, Neil. Okay, well, you talk to everybody, and I'm giving her here.
Yeah. So he's
Brenda,
way
Tiffany.
behind. Good Eats Homestead. How you doing?
Hound of Goshen.
Yep, Hound of Goshen. And
if you guys you weren't at Jesse's and you didn't hear how his name was developed, go check out his channel.
Yep. How Hound of Goshen come up with the Hound of Goshen name for their channel.
And it's not Pound of Goshen.
It's not Pound, it's Hound.
I thought he just had big ears.
I would have never known. Tuber Chat's in the house. Love raid from Tuber Chat.
I know. We got a love chat coming in from Tuber Chat. You guys, I'm feeling loved.
Yep. So Scott, I heard you talking about the rain. Is it started to rain there yet? Or is it just clouding up?
It was really, really dark whenever the sun went down. I can see the subdivision, so if it's raining, it's not raining too hard.
Yeah, what he's talking about, folks, is there's a major storm coming through from the north up there.
South. You guys are sending it to me.
Yeah, okay. It's coming from the south going to the north.
It's huge.
But yeah. The Lord is sucking up all the water out of Niagara Falls and you're sending it his way, dumping it on him. And then they're going to send it right back to Niagara Falls.
Absolutely. There's Judy Mae Collins. Hey, Judy Mae. Uh-oh. Don't look now, but Tony and Joni are in the house.
Yep. Like I said, you're way behind. They've been in the house.
Well,
way behind.
I like to let people feel welcomed yet again.
Hey.
And Tony, it was beautiful here. It was 20 here all day until supper time.
It's your world, like the guy in the...
Oh.
It's your world, boss.
Good Eats Homestead. Welcome. I'm just about there.
Yeah, we had a wonderful live
today.
Whoa.
Faz Yoda Phase King. Welcome.
You say that 5 times in a row fast.
No, thank you. I had a hard time saying that once. Evan's Family Adventure. Welcome. Glad to see you. Mr. Jesse. It has to be Mr. Jesse.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. That's from Bunky. Mr. Jesse, it has to be Mr. Jesse.
Oh, probably when you brought him up, maybe. Let me bring somebody up.
Yeah, maybe when you're saying who you're going to bring somebody up.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to put any words in Bunky's mouth. I hate this computer.
Yeah, Brenda was saying earlier that she said Oklahoma's supposed to get rain for 4 or 5 days? Or they're supposed to get rain 4 or 5 days, in 5 days
really?
Or 4 or 5 days. I think it's 4 or 5 days they're supposed to get rain 5 days.
Oh my goodness. Actually, I'm just looking here. I actually think it is to miss you, Rochelle. It's supposed to stay between us.
Mhm.
Yeah, the cutoff is at Tweed. Coburg, Peterborough, and then coming my way. So yeah. Scott, it's about time you spoke to me. What are you talking about, Judy May? I said hello to you.
Oh, Glenda says it was a question about who choked on powdered sugar.
Oh,
Oh.
on the question,
Bumpy's
yeah.
question.
Powdered sugar. Oh, well, we're not sure about that one. Well, I'm at the bottom.
So Bunky's assuming that it was me.
I know.
It
That's
could have
rude.
been Lisa. It could have been Debbie. Could have been Scott.
Could have been me.
It could have been Terry. Could have been
Danny.
Danny. Could have been any one of them.
It could have
When
been
will
our
they- when will they
It
find
could have
out?
been our waitress that took us for $50.
Yeah.
We misheard what she told us the total. So Jesse and I treated for breakfast, and Jesse gave her what the total was, and I gave her what the total was. Well, she seemed really, really happy. She should have been, because he overpaid her, and so did I.
Well, no.
She
It
got
wasn't.
about-
It wasn't that I overpaid her. I paid, including
It
tip.
was 37 total, and we gave her 50 some odd dollars.
Right, but that's okay. She must have needed it.
That's right. The good Lord.
Yeah, if it ended up we overpaid her $20, $30, $40 more,
Yep.
she must have needed it. That's okay.
Amen.
I'm good with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So am I. I just think it's funny.
So Canadian Family Life, which is Tiffany, says it's almost 10
Yep.
o'clock there. So she must be
Almost
she
10
must be on the
o'clock.
east side.
It's only 9 o'clock.
No, she must be further east than you.
Well, she's got to be New Brunswick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, she's
up near where Tony and Joni are.
She's up near where Tony and Joni is at.
No, we won't hold it against her then.
Yeah.
And I'm allowed to talk smart because my beautiful wife's from New Brunswick. And 10 o'clock, that's easy. I choked on powdered sugar. That doesn't surprise us, Rochelle. That's right. If I'm not mistaken, didn't you say around Moncton? I think it's coming clearer now.
Well, she says something. She's around like some marsh area or some lowlands or something like that.
Okay, that's New Brunswick.
Okay. So
that's land. It's all low.
okay, so then she's in the New Brunswick area.
Yeah. Speed up, Scott.
Yes, she
what am I
says right there?
what-
Yes, New Brunswick.
Yeah. How fast do you really want me to talk, Brenda?
Well,
I'm
no.
not reading the chat.
She's talking about read it, get faster on the chat. See, speed
Well,
up.
I'm at the bottom.
Tuber chat raid. It's 7:55 where he's at. Yeah, we're Central Time. Ed, we're the same time you're at.
Yep. Well, considering Ed is at where you're headed, so and
So I think Tuber Chat needs to start his lives about 2 hours earlier than mine so he can raid mine.
yeah, but he likes me. He doesn't like you.
You're right. You're so right. You're always right, Scott, even when you're wrong.
Shh, Kevin, don't tell him. But anyways, why don't we give away one of the syrups just to start things out, Jesse?
Man, I'm all for that. Am I eligible?
You absolutely are.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't
Yeah.
because, well, again,
I wouldn't do
folks,
You could win it with Brenda.
I could win it and give it to Brenda, right? Because she don't have any of that.
oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Well, because we've got your raid, yes, we've got your raid. We've got Kevin's folks in here, so why don't we give one out of the 2 maple syrups away? And if people have chronic pain, I could fix that later too. Oh yeah, and I saw Pete come in. G'day, Pete. Oh, you're so sweet. I love Bunky. She always throws up the PayPal.
Well, she must realize you need help.
Yeah, there you go. And that's why we love Bunky. Hey, Don Ray B. Haven't seen you in a dog's age.
Yeah, I miss Don Ray B on mine in our live. So at least
Ouch.
you made it to yours. Then that's all that matters, Don. That's all that matters, that you made it to Scott's. You know, she was probably out there tending to the chickens, tending to the quail. You know,
I was going to say she has more quail than chickens, does she not?
I think she does.
So, well, Bunky, thank goodness you brought that up. My bonfire store is going to be going meow, gone. So if you would like a cup, and I'd tell you what, folks, all my merch store goes to help support the kids I coach. So just one little story. And please, I don't want people sending money or whatever. It's what I do, and that's why I coach. But I had a young man come up to me, and single parent, and he really wanted to play football this year, but he couldn't afford cleats. Well, I've been around the football community for an awful long time. And I was able to find him a $200 pair, $200 US pair of cleats that Coach purchased for 50% off. So Coach Debbie and I, we looked after hooking this young man up so he could play football. And that's what it's all about. Hey, Mark. So that's what my whole bonfire store does, is goes to that so that kids can play sports in my community. G'day, Neil.
Hey, got it together, Homestead.
Oh, wow. Hey,
Jessica,
guys.
Glenn.
What's up, Glenn?
They're new parents, by the way, folks. They just had a lovely, lovely, lovely baby boy named JC. I'm sorry, named Rhett, but we'll call him JC for short.
Well, really, you can't really say they had, because Glenn's part was fun.
Well, but they still had.
Mama did all the work.
And the reason I say they is because Mama's doing all the work, but Daddy's having to pay for it. So I would call that a they. Daddy's having to pay for that. Yeah.
Thanks, Lukey.
So back to your
Lucas, I forgot about you being in here. Please say nothing. You don't say anything at football, buddy. Okay, that's just between you, Coach Debbie. All right, you gotta keep a big coach secret.
I won't say nothing. I promise. I won't even.
I'm more worried about you than I am Lukey.
I won't even go to the practice, Scott. I promise. My lips.
Hey, speak of the devil. I mean, there's Joe.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
That's his way of saying hello. Yeah.
Oh, I know you won't say anything, Lukey. I got you, buddy.
And look here, you got Batisimo's cheering you on. Woohoo!
Oh, because Joe did a super chat.
Yeah.
And thank you for the super chat, Joe.
Yep.
Much appreciated, sir. That's my boy right there. He'll listen.
That's my daughter right there.
Yeah.
She put up our merch. Thank you, Bunky.
And again, if you guys don't have yourself an internet daughter, Bunky's an awesome one.
Yeah. Bunky's up for adoption.
So is Trey and KK.
Yeah.
But Bunky goes the extra mile.
And she's also a person that likes to share. So she would definitely share with KK and Trey.
Oh, I know she will. And that's why I gave her all that other stuff, because I know all the girls will benefit from it.
Right.
Well, depending if they're picking on Bunky or not. Yeah, I already said hello to Nora. All right, why don't we?
Congratulations, Arnold, because they had a beautiful little baby boy that was just born here a couple weeks ago.
That makes it a clean sweep, does it not?
No, they got three. They got four now, right? Yeah. How many does it take to make a baseball team?
You need like 7 or 8.
You got to have a reserve. So they got a few more to go before they have their baseball team.
But isn't it like 4 boys?
4, yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a clean sweep.
Well, I think they may have been praying for a girl. Not that they don't want a boy.
Exactly, but
I think Jessica would like to have a little girl that she could dress up.
I think maybe Glenn needs a little girl too. Every papa needs a little girl. I know I love my girls, love my boy too, but love my girls also.
Never say never, Jessica. Never say never. You never know what the Lord has in store for you.
Amen.
You know?
And as long as they're happy and healthy, the good Lord's done his job. Thank you, Bunky. Oh, speak of the devil. G'day, Mr. Jim. Nice to see you're here with Mr. JRS and James.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
James and Mr. Jim are here. Man, you get double whammy.
Yeah.
You know, twice the watch hours.
He looks after me. And that's why the bottle of syrup's headed his way probably in 3 weeks.
So
because he's already out.
Because they were wanting twins, but they only just
had wanting twins.
Yeah, I think you ought to try again and hope for quadruplets. Quadruplets. Yeah. Try again and hope for quadruplets.
I'm sorry, but if I had 4 children at one get-go, I think I would go to the bush and never leave. With no returning address.
And how many does it take to make a basketball team?
I
don't
6?
I don't follow basketball.
6?
I'm not sure.
2,
6 or 7.
I thought it was 6 on a court at a time.
Somebody in the chat will tell us.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Okay, folks, so here's the big question. We have 42 people on our vacation. Who choked on powdered sugar? Miss Lisa?
First person to answer.
Yep, first person to answer gets a sticker package. Now, it's Miss Lisa, Jesse, myself, Debbie, Danny, or Terry. First person to answer right
gets a sticker pack.
So, Beth, send me your address.
Make sure you're in live chat, folks.
Yeah, Beth's already got it.
Yeah.
Yes, Danny choked and covered herself in powdered sugar.
Yeah.
And
the table and the floor.
And Jessie, because she was sitting beside Jessie.
She's all sweet on me. What can I say?
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, come on now, Brenda. I didn't get this size giving away any sugar. Hang on now. Oh, and even Ed threw me under the bus. Damn. Oh, Randy threw me under the bus. Glenn threw me under the bus. Wow. And g'day, Randy. Oh, Mr. Jim. Thank you.
All right. I threw the link to the spoof video that you made as well.
Oh yeah, the spoof video. I was sitting here belly laughing, making it.
No,
and Miss Lisa said that she loved that it brought back memories, and Debbie was saying the same, that, you know, it just jarred the memories like we just met yesterday.
It just proves that Scott's a stalker. That's all I'm going to say. Scott's a stalker.
Well, I was given permission by the boss.
Well, maybe so, but you know, you just never know, folks. When you're in public, let you know, when you're in public, somebody's always watching. That's all I'm going to say.
I don't know if I can.
Always watching, and I should have been keen to that.
Actually, I could play that here.
No, that's okay.
You
could.
I really could. How do I do that?
That's a 6-minute video, dude.
No, it's not.
Was it 3 minutes?
Yeah, it's just barely 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah. So what you'd have to do is you have to open up another window, and then share it. Or I can do it. I can do it from my side.
I was going to say it's easier to go, Jesse. But we were going to give away syrup first. So why don't we put up the hashtag for the syrup, and then we'll play the thing, and then we'll draw for the syrup.
All right, let's do the giveaway. So what do you want the hashtag to be?
I don't know. Mini syrup. Or so
mini
MS.
Syrup?
Yeah.
Hashtag MS?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks. Hashtag MS for mini syrup. Scott, you want to show it again?
Sorry, my bad.
Yep. Hashtag mini syrup. And that's handmade. That's a homebrew there. He didn't buy that at Costco.
You can go and watch it actually being bottled. On if you go under my videos, and it's Lake Tin Killer Meetup. It was bottled the same time as what this was.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Jim.
Hashtag MS, folks. Hashtag MS.
Yep. Thank you.
We did it. We did it. MS, because we know there's some people in here that may not get it right.
We did it slowly.
We did. Yeah. Hey, Suzanne Goulet is in.
Suzanne
Goulet is in the house. Suzanne. I love saying her name. Suzanne E. Goulet.
Actually, if we go like this. There we
go. There you go. Suzanne Goulet.
So yeah, if you have that video, we can do that. Well, thank you, Bunky, for throwing up the link for that one.
I don't want to get out of that one.
Well, you know what? We can do it later. It's not like we're going to shut down in the next 5 minutes or anything. Right here,
Randy,
folks.
Missouri Outlaw. Welcome in. And Butler made it. That's Jerry.
Yeah. And you know what, Jesse? I'm even going to put it in. I think I have some left. I think I do. Ugh. I'll even put it in a package.
Speaking of packages, I got one today. 300 mini stickers, 6 to a sheet.
Where'd you get those?
Sticker Mule. They're on deal.
Is that the roll they were talking about? Because I didn't even think.
No, it's not a roll. See, I already used one, but it comes on a sheet.
It was a couple weeks ago, and it was it said the 50 sheets stickers.
Oh, I never got that one.
Yeah, well, they had them on deal, so when next time they come on deal, this is what they look like. That's
okay. So, well, actually,
look, I got an iPhone. I got an iPhone 13, and you can see the size, the actual size.
Yeah.
So you can see the difference.
Okay. Well, they'd be good for, like I sticker all my syrup with it. You sticker all your syrup. Save us spending the money on the die cast.
Yeah, so I keep a sticker in the back of my phone inside the case. In the back of that sticker, I have the information that if my phone's ever found, you can call Lisa at this number if they want to be honest and return the phone.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought that was a pretty good deal. $9 for 300 stickers.
You want to know the funny part about that, Randy? It costs me more to ship it to Tiffany or Tony and Joni than what it is to ship it to Jesse and Lisa.
In Texas.
No lie. It's really weird. Shipping has gone through the roof for you Americans to ship to Canada, but it's pretty much stayed the same for us to ship down to you guys, but yet it's gone up here for us to ship within Canada. Makes no sense.
If I'm correct, he is talking about Tiffany from Canadian Family Life, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Well, that's the only Tiffany I know that's in here.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Hashtag MS, folks.
So,
and that stands for hashtag more syrup.
Syrup of plenty. I better be careful. Miss Ann's going to throw something at me. Actually, it's not of plenty this year. I'll put it that way. That's now 3 years in a row that we thought was going to be a tremendous year. That it wasn't.
Was it because you didn't have as many days, or was it because the weather wasn't right?
Weather. Wow. It just normally we get a second season where we get most of the syrup. This year we didn't get that. Like there is a couple spots in the bush that still have snow, but we got a whole bunch of rain, and then we had that 4 days of above 90-degree temps. It started to bud, so that's it. Season's over. Once you see a bud on a sugar maple, pull your cans off because it tastes horrendous. So.
They want you to spin it. Jen and Brenda.
I'm waiting on Scott. Scott's the man. He's the one that says.
I thought I was taking a cruise tonight.
No. Talking.
Oh, we can. Thank you actually for reminding me, Brenda. I'm just going to come right out and say it.
Uh-oh.
Terry's mom is not very good. She's got a whole lot of, thank you, Randy. Much appreciated. She has some major health issues right now that Terry's actually having to take off work to get his mom to these medical appointments. I've told him to please just, if somebody calls, book them so that they reserve their spot, because apparently during the summer, the prices will go up. There's nothing Jesse and I can do about this, guys. The base price is whenever you book. So if you're contemplating booking, throw down your 125 deposit so that you're guaranteed this price. Once it goes up, there's nothing Jesse and I can do for you. Like we've said it over and over and over again. And please, only contact Terry. Apparently somebody else did call the 800 number, but the person on the 800 number told them that they would not get their discounts. So thank God they had an honest person, because they all work off commission, guys. So you call the 800 number, that person doesn't want to give you up. So NCL made it right with the other two people earlier. They're not doing that anymore. So if you're a veteran, you get 10% extra. Plus you get the 15% that Jesse and I negotiated. I have friends of mine who are actually sailing with us because they're saving $2,500. They were going to sail this summer until they saw the price that we have for 2025. And they said, yeah, we can wait 2 more years. So actually the fellow that was supposed to be on here tonight, Homestead Enchilada, welcome.
So the deal is, folks, in order to get the deal, you want to have at least your deposit in. He's not saying you got to go in there and pay it all off, because you got till April of 2025 to do that. What he's saying is you need to have your deposit in there, which is $125, and that secures you the deal, the group deal. And if the prices go up, your price doesn't go up.
Yeah.
It stays right where it is today, because we still got 2 years to go. And the price could double between now and then.
Yeah.
So,
and if it goes down, we get that lower deal.
Correct.
I'm watching daily, guys. I'm spending probably 10 to 15 hours a week ensuring that we're on the top of we're got all the special deals.
Everything coming to you.
So yeah, it's costing a lot of work, but it's worth it, because I want this to be a life-changing experience for those folks that have never cruised before. I want to make cruisers out of you so you can come cruising with us in the Caribbean. 2026, we're going to Greece.
Mm-hmm. 2026 is going to be Greece. Is the word that you heard.
Now, I don't know what kind of deal we can get off of that one, because that's a big cruise.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I have asked NCL if I can ship the ship syrup ahead of time, so that we will actually have my syrup in a particular restaurant. So if you want to have breakfast, we'll one or 2 days we'll have a group breakfast. Plus I've already booked one night that we can have a group dinner. We've booked the whole restaurant. So that took a lot of negotiations, and they told me that if we do get over 60 cabins, they will honor it. I said, well, that's a challenge. So,
but did you say challenge accepted?
Oh, I did.
Well, we're over 20 rooms now, folks.
Yeah, we are, folks. So we're getting close to our 30-room giveaway. And I don't know if you found it yet, but Jesse has said, and I've said, the 2 big prizes that we're giving away. So, if you guys haven't found it yet, that's not our fault. But I tell you what, I'd be getting my money in.
Brenda says she didn't have one.
Brenda, I know. I don't know how Brenda's going to get on the ship carrying like what grocery bags, because she doesn't have luggage, and then she won't have a vehicle for here, and she won't have a room, but I know she does, and I know she'll be on her balcony. Hey, Mark, it's 2 years down the road, brother. You never know what's going to happen.
That's right.
The good Lord does make miracles happen, as you saw. If you did not see Jesse and Lisa's live 2 weeks ago, go have a look. Miracles do happen.
So we got a little over 2 years and 4 months left.
Yep.
Before the trip.
Well, the payment is actually Wednesday will be 2 years.
Okay, Wednesday will be 2 years. However, you have up until April of 2025, which is not exactly 2 years, April of 2025, in order to pay it off.
Wednesday.
Let's do a hypothetical. Let's say you go in there and you play your 125 and you get the deal, and the price goes up. No, you're not going to lose nothing. The price goes down. They give you a refund, give you, onboard credit or whatever they're going to give you. Hypothetically. And let's say we get to January of 2025 and something happens catastrophic in your family where you can't go. Well, all your money will be refunded. You're guaranteed a refund up until April 24th or 25th, something like that, of 2025.
26, I thought it was.
Maybe the 26th of April.
I got it right here.
You have to have it paid off between 90 days prior to the sale date.
Yeah.
So, but if you ask for a refund prior to that, you'll get your refund because you're not going to go, obviously. So it's not like you don't have anything to lose until after the 26th of April.
Yeah.
Because by then they figure within 90 days you're committed to go.
April 26th, 2025.
There you go. April 26th.
So our first, and for those folks that don't know, the first day we are getting on the ship the 24th of August. The ship departs at 4.
Out of Seattle.
Yep. Seattle. And then, I misspoke. Ship departs at 5. And then we have a day at sea. And whenever we wake up on the 26th, we're going to go have breakfast and watch as we sail into Juneau, Alaska at 2:30. So actually, we're going to have lunch on the ship, and then you're going to get off at 11:30 in Juneau, and we're back on at 11 p.m. Well, that's a way past my bedtime. And then the next day we wake up at Segway. We're in Segway for the entire day from 7 a.m. to 8:15 p.m. Then we have our cruise where we cruise through the glaciers, which that I think what I'm waiting for the most is to be able to get up and hear the roar of the big piece of ice come off the glacier. Like, oh. Then the next day we wake up, we're in Ketchikan. and we're only a few hours in Ketchikan, and then we're sailing. We jump back on the ship at 11:15 p.m. and 8 p.m. the next day, we're in Victoria, BC, which, folks, is a beautiful, beautiful city.
Yeah, that was a really nice place.
Like, it hasn't got a blade of grass out of place. Like, it's just phenomenal. So I am going to recommend that you go out for dinner in BC.
Patience, grasshopper. Patience, grasshopper.
I know, eh? Easy, young man.
And that's no lie, Ed. There is no bedtime on cruise ship because you can sleep during the day, during the afternoon, at night, whenever you want to.
And Randy, it's all about relaxation. If you have a hard time relaxing, cruises aren't for you. My wife I've never in my life seen her fall asleep beside a pool. Never. In 32 years we've been together, I've never seen her fall asleep. Every day she'd fall asleep beside the pool. She was so relaxed. Telling you.
She's catching up on her rest.
Amen. Yeah, but so all I'm going to say is if you're thinking about going, at least get your deposit in so that you're locked in.
Yeah.
Because right now, if you were to sail, they start sailing in Alaska the middle of May. My buddy priced it, and it's $2,500 more than what we're paying to go on our trip in 2 years.
Yep.
I haven't figured out how that's that much cheaper, and he's not a veteran. So if you're a vet, you're looking at almost what?
Missouri, Randy. Did you ever push her in?
That's a little personal, isn't it?
Oh man! Hashtag in a minute, folks, for a chance to win the.
Hey Randy, that's like waking up a grizzly bear, buddy. Mm-mm. But folks, I just wanted to say that please give Terry a couple weeks to look after his mom, and then he's going to call everybody. We're going to sort out everybody's.
Here's the deal. Just if you want to do it, if you called him and said you want to set something up, he'll call you. It may not be today. He'll definitely call you back. Just be patient, okay?
And you're in. Like if you call and say, Terry, I want a book right now.
With Scott and Jesse's group.
Cruise.
We want to make sure you mention our name, Scott and Jesse's group.
Yeah.
That way you get the deal.
And he will honor your deal.
Right. But just give him some time to call back because his mom is going through some rough times right now, and he's trying to tend to her. So
let's, if you can get like Big Mike always says, get your knees dirty and say a little prayer for his mom.
Yeah.
And hopefully, yes, Cora, exactly. Prayers for Terry's family. Amen.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good person. He's really looked after all of us. And yeah. So why don't we give away the first bottle, mister?
Well, they're waiting on you, Scott. Whenever you say the word.
I'm waiting on you. You got the
I got the button, but I'm waiting for you to give
me. You
have
the golden ticket, mister.
You got to fire the pistol.
Fire! Oh, fire in the hole.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Boom. All right, who's going to get the first mini syrup? Oh. Freedom. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, my goodness.
That's fixed. If I didn't know, that's fixed.
Yeah. Brenda said, "Well, I didn't. Y'all didn't see it earlier, folks, on her chat. She said, "Well, I didn't win on Jesse's live, so tonight I'm gonna win over here."
Hey, Brenda.
Brenda.
And 2 weeks ago, Brenda won 3 times on Jesse's live.
Yep,
3 friggin' times. Anyways, Brenda, you know what to do. ramblingwiththebrooms@gmail.com. Shoot me a message. Send me your text or your digits, your address, and we'll get you some syrup sent off. So you gotta play them that little spoof video.
Okay. Oh, please, let me get there.
So don't everybody run away. We still have one more. We just got Miss Brenda's gone.
Oh, it's yours, not mine. Duh.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's on my channel, buddy,
Yeah.
not yours.
Actually,
I did copy your channel though, so it should be there.
But that's okay. Is well, I thought it'd be one of the top ones, but nope.
Miss Brenda, are you going to the meetup? If you're going to the meetup, yeah, I'll send it there.
Yeah, she is. She said she was.
Okay, well, then I will. I'll send it with. It'll be at JB's and Brenda. Now, look at that face. That face only a mother could love.
Let me know. Yeah, let me know if you can or cannot hear it, because I don't know if the sound's going to work. We're going to have to try it. Can you hear sound?
Nope.
You don't hear any sound at all?
I can't. No. Can you guys?
No.
So you're not hearing anything, huh?
How the heck? Why can we not hear the sound?
I mean, I can hear it on my end because I'm playing it, but I wasn't sure if the chat's hearing it or not.
No.
Nobody heard it? It's music. You should hear some music playing.
Let's try to put it up full screen. Maybe that'll help.
Like that?
Try it.
Okay. Still nothing?
No.
All right, so that ain't gonna work then.
No, they're gonna have to go watch it.
Let me try it this way, Scott. Hold on. Oh no, I can't do it that way.
Jen Schildenberg said, I can read lips, but I don't think YouTube will let me repeat it.
No. I can play it. It's just you're not going to be able to hear it. I don't know why.
Yeah, for some reason it won't pick up the volume. I don't know why. Oh well, we tried.
Yeah. Sorry, folks. I tried.
Well, it just means you got to go to my channel and watch it.
Well, yeah, I dropped the link in the chat already several times.
Thank you, Miss Ann. It was a fun video to make. It's the least I can do for Jesse. He's done so much for us. So. You should have gotten the first mask. Oh, he should have got both. I didn't get all the masks. There was some really cool masks that he didn't try on because we were trying on the masks and the dude came over and he wasn't the friendliest of fellas. So we just kind of tried on a couple and then left. But why don't we give away some salve, Jesse, while we're in that giving spirit? Because, it is getting late. I hate to see people stay up late.
All right, I put just the link in the chat. I didn't put no words or nothing ahead of it. I just put just the link. See if you can click on that link and you'll be able to play it. It's only 3 minutes long.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that long. And all my all my ad revenue, I'm going to donate to Jesse, so he's going to get all 4 cents.
Bunky beat you, Jesse. She put it up before you.
Well,
she's the mod daughter.
She's the mod daughter. She should. Right.
What's that?
Okay, she said Bunky beat me to putting it up. Said,
absolutely.
I wasn't racing, but I'm glad she did.
She's all over it.
You gonna give away some salve now?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, did you? Hey, look at this. Oh, only on my channel.
Yeah. Yeah, but when she was on my channel, she was bogarting it all.
She's got no room at the house now. You filled up her house. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, Ed. Is Ed's going to be looking after the maple syrup, folks.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be taste testing every single bottle to let you know which one's the best.
Yeah, send JB the tracking so she knows when to expect it.
Oh, don't worry. JB knows when it's coming. JB must have had a hard day. She's either lurking or she's gone to bed early tonight.
Okay, folks, there it is. # salve me.
Yep. Make sure you got it right, guys. And
salve me.
It does not matter on
case sensitive.
Case sensitive. Just get her in.
Just get that word in. SALVEME.
Oh, Ed, it's down, brother. Oh, you've been read the riot act. Really, Brenda? You've never had maple syrup? That's well, I suppose whenever you guys have pancakes, you put like jam and stuff where we only put maple syrup on pancakes. That's a staple. And whenever I joke with Jesse and say we take a shot glass, at least once a week, I'll take a shot glass of maple syrup.
That's okay, folks. We know he has issues.
No, I got issues, buddy, but they're not maple syrup.
Was that somebody say I got 99 problems and you're not one of them?
Aunt Jemima isn't maple syrup? Oh, come on, Jen. You're going to make me pop my top. There ain't nothing correct with Aunt Jemima.
Okay, now to give people time while we're doing this, I'm going to put up a number. And if the first person that tells me what this number represents, then I'll give them a sticker pack, okay? For my channel sticker pack. And it comes with a magnet too, okay? So I'm just going to throw this number up here, and you need to be thinking about it. You got to tell me what this represents. The first person who tells me what it represents, okay, will win. So we're going to be doing...
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3.
All
what does it represent, folks?
What does it represent, folks? If you could tell me what that represents.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Dance steps.
The number of mangoes in Lisa's
the number
jam.
of mangoes in Lisa's jam.
Come on, Jen. I know you can get it. What is 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3. Where's my? I can't. There you go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What does that represent? Okay, Little Ridge Farm is the winner. Little Ridge Farm, that's right. 12/31/23. That's the last day of the year.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 12/31/23. That's the last year. And
good job, Mark.
Look like Mark is the winner.
That's you know what? That's pretty quick. That's good thinking, Mark.
That's pretty quick.
Okay, I'll put some extra stickers in his box.
So Lisa's gonna put some extra stickers in your box there, Scott. Mark, that you got coming for the 4th time. Mark, Little Ridge Farm got it right. Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out how far he is from the border.
Mark?
Yeah, because I think he's upstate New York. So
yeah, but I was gonna say he's in there at Adirondacks, I think, somewhere up there next to Peter from Old Man King.
Yeah, but that's still not that far. Because if I was to go to Montreal and then cut up, that's like Vermont. So he's probably only like 3 hours from me.
Yeah, here's the deal. I can't believe Mark beat Dark Lord Minute. Because
I know, eh?
Typically
Xander's usually pretty good on those mind-bending
things, yeah. But I just why I didn't put a comma or a slash or a dash in between those numbers, because they would have figured it out then.
He's brain dead tonight.
He brain dead tonight. Yeah.
Well, Sir Dr. Grace, next time you guys are through, I told Glenda we got to meet, because Debbie and I are contemplating going to Syracuse for a weekend. So probably be a couple weekends over the summer, because we're not going to vacation this summer. So
yeah, and I think Grace and Fire are in Tennessee right now. They're on vacation.
I think they're home.
Are they back home already?
No, they're back home now.
Oh, okay.
So you're 3 hours south of A Bay?
Well, Alexandria Bay is 3 hours from me. He's what he's saying.
Yeah, well, that's where 81 comes into Canada.
Okay.
That's where I used to cross all the time.
It's probably 3 hours south of that then.
But if he's east of that, then I'm only an hour and a half away from him once I cross the border.
He says yes.
Okay, so then you're just right around Syracuse then.
Oh, they got fireworks in Louisville. In Louisville. I guess how you say.
Oh, you're in Watkins Glen. Okay. I got you, brother. I got you. So then, yeah, you're south of Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Why? What's the significance of fireworks in Louisville?
Kentucky Derby.
Kentucky Derby,
Kick
Thunder.
off.
Yeah,
That'll do it.
Or the.
So she said Kentucky Derby kickoff.
It's the fanfare prior to the kickoff of the Kentucky Derby.
Yep. Mark, yeah, I used to split right there, and I'm trying to think of the highway.
And tomorrow, everybody gets free fried chicken in Kentucky.
Yeah, right. If you can find one that's open.
If you can find one. We were in Kentucky. We couldn't find a Kentucky save our life. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Exactly. All right, Bunky. Well, sweetheart, thank you for being an amazing chickadee and mod daughter. And you are always welcome, and you're always appreciated here. Have a good night, Bunky. Yes, happy Earth Day to you too.
I hear you there, Xander. Yeah, Scott. When we finally found the Kentucky Fried Chicken in Kentucky, it was closed down.
Yeah, well, that was the one right across from your hotel.
Right next to the hotel. Yeah, it was closed down.
But that was a real weird story that the young fella told you. Yep. Like that was weird. I don't know why, like, even if you didn't like it, I don't understand why you would close down a profitable business just because you didn't like it.
Well, the man purchased the Kentucky Fried Chicken to begin with because when he went into the Kentucky Fried Chicken, he had terrible service. He hated that the service was so bad. So he bought the place, and I guess he wanted to fire everybody or turn everything around. And I'm not sure what happened, but he ended up closing the place down. I guess he couldn't find.
You got to draw the salve, and then we'll draw the other maple syrup because Miss Ann's, she's getting hit by storms right now too, and she doesn't want to miss out.
Yeah. So you got 25 already
let's salve it up.
All right, we're gonna give it away here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right, let's see who's going to get the.
Where the heck did my pen go?
Randy, Missouri Outlaw. Congratulations.
Randy, do you want me to repick it or do you want to give it to somebody else? He's already got one and it doesn't work for him, apparently.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the very, very few that doesn't work for. But it's up to you, Randy. If you want it, brother, I'll send it to you. Pick again.
Pick again. All right, we're fixing to draw. In 3, 2, 1. Boom. Here we go. Freedom Redbird. Good Eats Homestead. Oh man, can't believe it wasn't Brenda.
They're Texas. I mean,
yeah, I think that's Chris, K-R-I-S, Chris from Good Eats Homestead.
Okay, if you can send me an email, ramblingwiththebrooms@gmail.com. I will put it so it's going across the bottom here. Just give me one
there. It's already scrolling.
Okay. See, Jesse's 2 steps ahead of me.
And Dale says, "Oh, I got excited there for." She says, "Oh man, I got excited there for a second."
It was close, Andel. It was close. You were definitely the first place loser.
You missed it by that much, and your foot slipped on the salve, and it went down to Good Eats.
Yeah, it's like I'm almost on 2 hours, so I don't want to hold everybody up. So let's put up the other syrup.
All right. This is going to be for the last giveaway syrup.
Actually, let's do a big prize.
Okay.
We're going salve and syrup. So if this doesn't fix you,
the salve and syrup,
folks, nothing gonna fix you. Salve and syrup. Yes, Miss Ann, you were the first place loser. Hey, I can come out with some of those zingers too, right?
Hashtag SS for the salve syrup. Salve syrup. I didn't want to put the and in there because I figured somebody would miss that up. So
somebody would.
SS.
Yep.
Hashtag SS. Salve and syrup.
Well, Virginia, if you win it, I'm going to have to rip your envelope apart and ship you a box.
I don't see a problem with that. I would do it. I would do it for you.
Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it for her. Yeah. Of course I'm going to do it for her. I'll even give her the good, actually, where the heck? Oh, no, wait. She's already got salve coming to her, too. That was the extra.
Now, Scott, are all these being mailed from the U.S. side? I sure hope so.
Yes, I will be mailing probably Thursday. I'm hoping to be able to mail the syrup to JB not Ed.
Yeah, the reason I ask you, Scott, is because there's probably people in the chat wondering, well, he's got all those packages right there on his desk. Why has he mailed them? Because he's going to go to the U.S. side. He's got a U.S. post office box or a post office location that he sends stuff from. And that's where he's going to, that way, because it's cheaper. That way he doesn't have to pay that Canadian price.
And so you folks know the good Lord looked after me last Sunday. And Jesse and Lisa know I was obviously talking to them. But remember how I said I got the phone call that there was $100 minimum $100 bill because of a book that was mailed to me in January that I did not know about.
As a surprise.
Guess what? It cost me $100. Well, they told me it was going to cost $100. Whenever I got there Saturday, the young little girl behind the desk said, $18, please, sir. And would you like to give to our youth in sports? I said, I sure do, honey. So I gave her an awful big chunk to put with those kids, and I still walked out in the plus. It was nowhere near the $100 that I was supposed to be paying. So I'm not sure how that worked, but the good Lord was looking out for me. Yeah, Tiffany, everybody can use that syrup.
Well, Tiffany,
actually,
Tiffany's
it's
right
probably
there where they make the stuff.
What's that?
Tiffany's right there where they make the stuff.
Yeah, New Brunswick really doesn't. They do make a little bit. They don't. Certain pockets of New Brunswick make syrup. Definitely not near what Quebec. Quebec is the leader in syrup production in Canada. Then you've got Ontario. Then you have the East Coast.
Yeah.
Amen,
well,
Tamara.
Living up there in Canada, she's a whole lot closer to maple syrup than what we are in Texas.
I'm still confused about your box, Scott.
So, Jen, the way you advance with Batissimo is through interaction in the chat. That's the only way you can do it. The more interaction, the higher level you go.
What box, Miss Ann? You got me confused. Now, I do have a little bit of maple moonshine on board, but yeah, that's pretty much it, Ann. By talking a lot. Okay, so I have a P.O. box on the U.S. side. Well, it's a box. It's at the UPS store is where I have all my mail go to. But I get charged $7 a package and then $7 a week thereafter. I will be on Thursday, whenever I go down, I will be getting a post office box.
A regular U.S. post office box.
I will have, yeah. It will, you would not know if I lived in the U.S. or Canada. And it's literally 5 minutes from where I cross the border into the U.S. is 5 minutes from the post office box to the border. They are starting to, yes, right now I'm at a UPS store, but Thursday I will be at. So please, if you're going to send me anything at the P.O. box, don't send it till after Thursday. Or if you're close to upstate New York, you could send it out Monday. But I am going Thursday. If it will not be delivered by, say, 10 o'clock on Thursday morning, please don't send it.
But once you get your PO box, Scott, it don't matter when they send it because it can sit there and they're not going to charge you storage.
So that's incorrect up here. And the only reason is because they know that Canadians have a lot of their PO boxes. So if I get a package that's too big for my mailbox, then they give me 15 days.
Well, but that's what I'm talking about. You're not, in general, you get a box today, you're not going to charge you $7 a week.
No, I get charged nothing.
Exactly.
What they do is they send me a text with a picture of the package and say that I have 15 days to pick it up. Randy, you have no idea how much pain I'm in the wintertime here in Canada. And people are like, how come you don't go out during the winter? I honestly put 3,000 kilometers on my truck this winter because it's like somebody taking sharp swords and shoving them in my spine.
So, Jen, yes, mods are eligible to level up.
Yes. But again, Jen, it's a game that doesn't really matter. It all that it does is shows me who's my interactive. So
Superstars.
Yeah. So on my channel, I'm going to reset it. But number one, obviously, is the man below me. Number two is Charles. Number three, I believe, is Tiny Tim. And then there's a whole bunch of people tied like Brenda, Jen, Randy, Miss Ann, Alexander. There's a whole bunch of people tied for like 5 to 15. And yes, actually, Miss Ann, you can sign up for that. That's a U.S. Postal thing. Jesse and Lisa can sign up for it. Whatever sent to your...
Yeah. But we don't need to. We go to the post office every 2-3 days.
Exactly. But if you want a picture of the package and who it's from, you just sign up for it, Miss Ann, and they text you a picture. And it's free. It's a free service of the U.S. Postal Service. There you go. Glenda said it's USPS informed delivery.
Unless your box gets all bashed up, and then it's going to be deformed delivery.
Yeah. I'll be cranky if they'd be doing that. Every time I get a box from Jesse and Lisa, it's crushed. But Miss Lisa packs it like Fort Knox. So you don't have to worry about it. Oh, and were you trying to tell people how you're shipping your packages now? Because I can show them. With Miss Lisa and then Lazy Days Ahead, the two different stickers.
You can. Yeah, you can show them.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, geez. My kids didn't tear down the boxes. Hang on.
Sorry, folks, but I think he just took a spill.
So, you know if your package has jam or not because you got Miss Lisa and you got Lazy Days Ahead. You got two different sticker types. And that's how you know if you got jelly or not. Oh.
Or jam.
Or jam. So, yeah. And I just threw it against. So Kyle changed the light for me on Friday. Well, he didn't shut down any of the appliances, and he blew up my Keurig.
Oh,
Debbie was some upset.
Oh, I can imagine.
If Mama don't have coffee, Mama gets cranky. And if Mommy gets cranky, she don't take it out on her bears. Papa Bear takes it.
Yeah.
So Papa Bear went.
Somebody's got to take one for the team.
Yeah, well, I'm sick and tired of taking it for the team. I went and got her one of those Keurig Supremes. Oh my God, is that ever a wonderful Keurig?
Really?
Instead of just the one at the top, it shoots 4 or 5 different sprays into the Keurig, and you get a full, like we always get the breakfast coffee from Kirkland, from Costco. We both enjoy it. Well, I've never tasted coffee the way that tastes now with the way that it's injected into the pod. I really recommend. UPS and FedEx has informed delivery too. Yeah, not the UPS store I deal with. It's one cranky SOB that calls me and you owe me $100. Yeah, it's a Keurig Supreme.
Keurig Supreme.
It wasn't that much money. It was $175 with tax, which is about norm for a Keurig machine. Oh, amen, Randy. Amen. Mama's got a plan. Jesse, I didn't mean it.
No problem.
Whoops.
No problem.
I went to make them big, and I kicked them out, guys.
Yeah. He come up on my live one time, and he ended my live for me. I wasn't even ready. We had just started. It was 5 minutes, and he ended my. Well, see you later, Jesse. In live. Okay, I had to start all over, folks. Friends like him, who needs enemies?
Yeah, well, Brenda, I'm talking Canadian prices, right? Where tax is $40 of my price. And
yeah, because they'll pay about 15%.
Yeah, 15% is what we pay.
Wow.
Now, I had, I don't know, 40 or 50 bucks in Canadian Tire money. So, yeah, I didn't pay what the price was. I'll put it that way. But this here, Brenda, for $45, I could have got one with $45, but I had to pour the water in it every time I wanted a coffee. Well, no, Mama don't like that.
Yeah, I get about four servings out of mine before I have to refill it.
Yeah, this one here is about half of what our old one was, but I fill it up at night, and then Debbie fills it up before she goes to work. So there's lots there for me, and there's lots there for her.
Yeah.
But why don't we give this salve and syrup away?
All right. We're giving it away, folks, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. I know. Quick and hot in 3 minutes. Goes to Xander from Nevada. Dark Lord.
Send me your address, Xander. I think I have it, but I'm not sure.
It's going to be ramblingwiththebrums@gmail.com, folks.
Yeah, you won, Xander.
Yeah, no more complaining, Xander. You finally won.
Exactly. Both you and Brenda are off our backs.
Yeah. Yeah. So now you got You got the best of both worlds, the salve and the syrup.
Yep. And if anybody would like to, Glenda, if you would like to come up and chit chat for the last little bit, you feel free. I'm about to post the link. And of course, Jesse and I are up here, so we will pick on you.
Did you see my little title on my name, Scott?
Head bottle washer, chief anchor. I love it. So we still have one salve to give away later.
Head bottle washer and cruise anchor letter outer.
Yep. Hey, folks, he's got to get his way onto that boat somehow.
I got to pay for my cruise somehow, right?
Those things aren't cheap.
Yes, Linda, you can. You can. We understand.
Yes. Yeah. You just got to show that it's you down in the bottom, and then you can turn off your camera.
Yeah, before we bring you up, you just got to show it's you.
And it's quite all right. I'm sure you probably got jammies on. And I'll only look with one eye. And anybody else wants to come up? D, Cora, whoever.
Yep.
We're not going to be on long, but
step out of the way if anybody else wants to come up.
Well, I have 10 or 12 people that are allowed up here.
Oh, okay.
There's no need. And I just reset my no, you didn't. I don't know. Tamara's angry.
Tamara, not Tamara.
See,
Tamara.
I'm used to the French. Yeah, I see you. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm waiting.
She's not ready yet. She's not ready yet. 1 minute.
I know. Well, she's gone.
Yeah, she's probably going to go on a different.
I don't know. She said 1 minute, then she.
She's probably going to change devices. Yeah.
My goodness. And
Jen,
you know,
who would pick on you? Who in this world would pick on Jen?
Exactly.
Unless this is Steve. Now, if it was Steve, we would pick on Steve.
Absolutely, we would.
Pick on Jen.
I just said we'd pick on Glenda. Oh, dear God. Okay, I'm waiting. You tell me when you're ready to go. Give me a thumbs up.
Wait, what's today? Friday?
Saturday.
Okay. Are the Vineyard Chicks live? No way.
No.
Unless it's a pop-up.
I never got anything that they're alive.
They are alive.
Hey, hey.
Hey, it's
button person.
Circle Nobody's here. Hey, Circle Nobody.
Circle Nobody. What happened to that?
We're not sure, but it says Circle Nobody. So
Circle Nobody. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, okay, so they're on with Lori's World. Okay.
Well, that's Sir Grace.
When they're doing their
We're playing circles around nobody.
Oh, there. Well, now we hear the boss.
Well, we can't tell if that nobody in the middle of the circle is a man or a woman. It doesn't show.
I don't know. It sounds like Sir Dr. Grace to me.
It's an it.
So you're getting both of us.
Okay, well that's good. Then we get twice.
Exactly.
We get the doctor and the nurse. She's his certified nurse. So we got the doctor and the nurse. And that's funny because y'all get to play doctor and nurse all the time.
TMI.
I just want to know if Glenda has the suit.
No. TMI.
TMI.
For those of you guys don't know, Sir Grace was knighted a while back, and now he's told us that he was a surgeon, so he's a doctor.
You said you were a surgeon?
I said I was a surgery tech.
Oh, you said you were a surgeon?
Yeah, surgery tech, and we ran with it.
Hey, that's the same as surgeon to me. If you had to deal with surgery, you're a doctor.
That's close enough.
That's close enough, especially in the military.
Kind of versus says so.
You listen, if you had to put people's innards back into them,
Yeah, I did.
God bless you, sir.
Then some.
Yeah,
I think Linda's feeling a little bit lonely.
just a little.
Well, I just thought I'd let you know that we're
all right.
Oh,
We're not-
thank you. Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Oh, and I'm gonna tell you, I've told Scott this before. I hate avatars.
So do I.
Because people want to see your face, they want to see your expressions, they want to see everything. But I understand if you're already like in your nightgown or you're already ready for Betty Bye, you know. I totally understand.
People don't want to see everything.
Yeah, people don't want to see everything.
No, and today was one of those days that I was on vacation and I came home to all of my Christmas gifts that had to be planted in the ground. And so I had to get out there and work hard today. So
for those of you in the chat that don't know, Glenda just came back on vacation in Tennessee. So Glenda, would you recommend a vacation to
Pigeon Forge?
What was it?
We went to Pigeon Forge and
Pigeon Forge.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was Pigeon or if it was Redbird or it was one of them forges. Bar Run Forge. No, it was Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually would recommend it. Scott, I sent you an email with links so you could actually take a look and see what there is to do. Okay, good.
Yes.
There is so much to do, you know, and then some. The Great Smoky Mountains are definitely a must see. There's a place called Cades Cove, and you can bicycle through it, but we drove, and people live there, and the houses are still there. There's a church. Well, there's a couple of churches back in there, and a family member knows how to play the piano, and so he played on this well over 100-year-old piano, a Christian song. And everybody in the church that was visiting, that we don't know, they were strangers, they all sat down to listen to him play on it. And it was the most magnificent sounds ringing off.
Hopefully you got video of that.
I sure did.
Awesome.
He did an amazing job. Yeah, he did. And so I highly recommend Cades Cove. And then there's in Pigeon Forge, there are all kinds of shows to go see. There's Dolly's Stampede, a definite must see if you've not seen it. But I didn't see it this last time. We saw the Hatfields and McCoys, which was a lot of fun.
Now tell everybody your backstory to that.
So I have a 2 times great grandmother. My family is from Pike County, Kentucky, and my 2 times great grandmother in West Virginia. She was neighbors with Devil Anse Hatfield. It actually shows up on the 1870s census. Like there she is, and there he is. And so anyhow, my family married into both the Hatfields and McCoy family. There was mystery if I was a Hatfield, but I've done all the research and that's not true. But the family married into both sides of the family. So when we went to see the Hatfields and McCoy show, I told the people there that the story, and she said, well, I've already booked you for the McCoy side of the building. I said, that's okay, old man Hatfield, he wasn't a good neighbor, so we'll root for the McCoy side. And I had her laughing.
That's cool.
Yeah, one of these days I'd actually I'm going to make a trip down to see where my family comes from. I've never been there.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it will be a lot of fun. And then I'd like to go see where, everybody's buried at on the Hatfields and the McCoys, since my family ran with them and married into that family. So it would be kind of cool.
Cool.
Have you seen the Hatfield McCoy series, the one that Kevin Costner was in?
Yeah, I actually also have a relation. It's a cousin to someone. I didn't realize it until I saw the series and then went back and did the research. So there was a kid that murdered somebody, and they think that he may have had autism. They had a derogatory name for him because he was special needs, but that the kid was a
Yeah,
product.
just watch what you're saying in case Lucas is
Yeah,
still in here.
that's what I'm saying. So
Okay.
anyhow, that particular kid is a cousin of mine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so family tied to that one as well. Um, so anyhow, it's a really good series. Very much, I would recommend you being an adult if you're going to watch it, because
Yeah, the series is pretty. It's pretty. I don't want to say
it's
graphic, but
intense. It's
yeah,
intense.
it's intense.
Yeah,
Well, the other thing is you're actually. I don't say it's lucky that you're related, but it's interesting that you're related to some family from over there, right?
yeah,
Hatfield
Mhm.
I
Golden Boys.
am. Yeah, I
My
am.
luck, I'd go over there and I find out I'm related to the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Hey, what was wrong with the dog?
Funny, Mr. Grace is laughing his pants off there.
That's my luck.
So
Because I got the beard already. I get started with Soggy Bottom Boys. I am a man of constant sorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Sir Grace and I have a funny chat about that. I'm really big into ancestry and learning what your roots are, and it's something that I have worked on. We used to live in England a long time ago, and I wish I had gotten far enough back because I would have gone and visited families' burial sites that are over in England. But I found a knight in my family, and this night was actually 20 minutes down the road from where we used to live at. I didn't know it at the time, but now I do. So Sir Grace did his side, and we found a king. And I'm like, excuse me, a knight is better than a king. He's like, no, I have a king in my family.
I don't think so.
Actually, Sir Grace, that's why we get along so well. I do have a king lineage in my family as well.
I checked my family heritage, and all I have is a court jester.
I was wondering if you're going to say that one.
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
Yeah. So that's see again, that is why Sir Grace is royalty.
Right.
It's royalty. I'm trying
Sir
to
Dr.
tell
Grace.
Dr. Sir Grace with the king in the family.
Wow, your channel name's getting longer as we discuss this.
I guess so.
Just don't say all hail the Sir King Surgical Grace.
Oh, I didn't even thought about that.
All hail Sir Dr. Grace.
That's right.
All hail Sir Dr. Grace.
Oh,
I'm also related to Timothy Leary.
Oh, hey, no, that we'll talk later. Don't. But anyhow, if you know, I think that it's important that everybody learns about their family history.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, and you're going to find good and bad, and then you'll find some really fun stories. Well, hopefully you will. I did. I found one about a grandmother who.
I was just going to hit that one too.
Wait a minute. What does it say? I must be a squirrel. What?
I must be a squirrel. My family tree's full of nuts.
Yes, that would be my family too.
I said that one.
Beth.
Oh.
You know, every family has some nuts in their family too.
I definitely could say I did.
Some more than others.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's hilarious.
But just by chance, you might find royalty. So keep going.
Yeah, no, actually, we've tracked it down to a island off of Germany, and we do have actually still sitting today King Broom.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Ah,
It
that is
not for Germany. It's actually, I don't know. I got German roots too. So
so.
Oh,
Are
dear.
you and Scott might be related? Long lost cousin.
There you go. Watch out. Watch out, Chip. Here we come.
That's it. Sir Grace is going to be the popular one. I'm just going to go away. Bye.
Yeah.
So anyhow, but yeah, that I'm looking forward to that trip. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Walk on with a king's armor on.
Oh,
Sure.
We'll see if we can't get you a queen or a king's
No, we'll have to get him one of them
crown.
royal. We'll have to get him one of them royal purple
Yeah.
capes
No.
with the white.
There you go.
My buddy will wear that, not me.
he'll be carrying his scepter in, and oh my goodness, my
Oh, and Cora, you can come up. It just didn't. It said that you were not connected. That's why I didn't bring you up. Make sure your camera and microphone are working.
Or it'll be thrice removed.
twice.
There you go.
Oh my
No,
goodness.
thrice. She said she was twice removed. If it's
I
not
didn't
working
remove
right,
her.
it'll
She
be
removed
3 times.
herself.
So the official countdown is how long to the cruise? Does it?
Jerry keeps track of that. I actually looked today. I think it's 8:55.
Wow.
NCL 8:55.
Oh my goodness.
So my buddy said the only issue that he had on the Encore was there was a couple bartenders that weren't very friendly. I said, don't worry, we'll have them switched over in no time. We'll either drive them nuts or they'll go sit in the corner.
We'll convert them. We'll just make them.
I'm not worried about it. Plus, like everybody that takes a cruise, you've got nobody. We have actually somebody that's going to be on the ship looking after us.
Absolutely.
So if there's any issues, you come and let Jesse and I know, and boom, we have her on speed dial. And what Terry told me is you call, you say, problem, fix it. I said, I can do that. Uh-oh. Nice talking to you, Glenda.
Well, we lost him.
I know.
That's okay. Well, it is what it is.
It is. It's getting to 10:30, which, I've went over my 2 hours.
Yep.
We have one more salve if we want to give it away.
It's up to you.
Sure.
Just give
I had it here to give away, so. Or wait. No, hang on. Syrup, salve. Nope. Remember I said I was doing syrup and salve.
Oh, yeah, you gave the salve and
Xander.
syrup together.
You get 2 syrups?
Yep.
2 salves.
What happened, Glenda? You just showed up and then you went away again. Come on up.
Or you can give Xander's away again.
I wouldn't do that to Xander. Uh-oh. Somebody's going to want some information that you may have spread.
Well, you can want in one hand, and you know what in the other.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Jess.
Hey, Rebecca. Oops, we lost her.
I don't know what Glenda's doing. I think she's drinking the moonshine and not me.
Yeah. What's happening?
going on, Rebecca?
I was kind of like, what in the heck is Jesse talking about?
You just keep smiling and you never know what's going to see you at the meetup.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, and you can keep wondering all you want. And I see you got you a cover for your nice cutting board there.
Yes, I do. And I've been using it. See?
Yeah. So you're not cutting into the board.
No, I'm not.
I still haven't used my board because I don't want to scratch it.
Yeah.
I've used mine.
I got this at Dollar Tree.
There you go.
Well, Sandy and David were so angry because I'm not using the cutting board. They sent me 4 of them.
As they see, it's sitting right here. It is getting used.
Oh, okay, Grace. Well, if you, Glenda, if you want to give it a shot, keep trying.
My first thought was that I hope he's not sending me home with yarn.
And what if he does?
No, it's much better than that. It's
Oh,
much
it
better than
is.
that. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could be
That's
a new
all I'm gonna
boyfriend.
tell you. I'm not.
No, I don't think so. Nope.
So,
I
yeah.
think I've got enough of a problem dealing with my brother that I don't need another man in my life.
Oh, poor Ronald.
Now, I won't send you home with another man.
Nope. You want to see something I started today and how far I've gotten?
There you go.
Is that going to be a scarf?
It's a scarf. And this has just started today.
So you've been doing a lot of lives then today.
Yes, I have. I certainly have. So some of them I wasn't up on. I was just listening and
Fun.
just
So whenever you're taking your picture, you're going to have to look for a cell phone. Because either Jesse or somebody's going to have a picture of me and my hats on their cell phone.
I have a new phone.
Cool. Look at you go.
What'd you get?
I have a new one. Still getting used to it, but it's a Samsung A14.
Okay.
So
Well-
yep, I will. I guess I need to give you my new number.
No worries, Glenda. Oh, wait a minute. You got a new phone? They wouldn't let you keep your old number?
No, because I have 2 phones, really. I have my old phone, and it's an LG, and I always had trouble with the taking videos. This one, no problems.
Okay.
Because it was a Go phone and not a contracted phone, I got a new number.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you're actually switching like plans to a, yeah,
Correct.
that makes sense.
It does. So I still have both phones,
Okay.
because there's some people that aren't getting the new number. There are some people that will be. It's certain people that will get this new number.
Well, I'm telling you, keep it close because there's some people that I wish I wouldn't have given my phone to.
Well, I don't have your number. Don't have it. So
I thought I'd give it to you.
I don't think so.
Anyways, I have no problems with you.
Okay, good.
But
Okay,
it's,
Virginia.
so, Virginia, I saw you make a comment earlier. Were you in the military or are you in a hospital setting on Civvy side? Virginia said that she was the same as Sir Grace. She was in Operation or Noir Tech. And she stuffed everybody's guts back into their body. So I'm just wondering if she was actually military as well, or because if she is, Oh, just a retired nurse. Okay. Well, either way, thank you for your service, because you guys do a heck of a lot as well.
I don't know if a lot of people know that I was a nurse's aide in a nursing home.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Night, Virginia. And
Yeah, good night.
again, this will be off to you this week, Virginia. As long as the U.S. Customs don't stop me, I'll be fine. Because it seems like the Canada side's letting up a little bit, and the U.S. side is actually tightening down a little bit. Because whenever I went over on Sunday, they actually made me open all my windows in my truck.
Well, when you go drive up to the border, you should do that anyway. I'd roll your window down, the back window down, and take your son.
No, well, normally I do, but I just stopped doing it because they never wanted it done. They were looking at me like I had 1,000 heads. So, and this young lady, she decided she wanted it, and that's fine. I put it down. And then she's like, "What are those pieces of wood in the back of your truck?" I said, "Well, they're going to be resin filled with police insignias." And she's like, "Oh, you deal with resin?" And then, here goes a 15-minute conversation, and the line up for the border's getting longer and longer and longer. So I showed her what I made for the fire department here for the fireball, and she's like, "We have those here. How much would you charge?" I'm like, "Just give me one of your challenge coins for myself, and I'll make you one up for free." Well, she said, "When are you through next?" I said, "I don't know, probably a couple weeks." So, but no, honestly, everybody makes a big deal about the folks crossing the border. They got a job to do, but they're good folks. As long as you don't pull any crap. You lie to them, well, then you're on our watch list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, 50 years, Virginia. Wow. God bless. That is a hard job. And so is an RNA.
It certainly is.
Especially more the RNA and what do they call it? PCWs now, or personal support worker. The lifting and tugging and, oh, God. Like the lifting and tugging that Debbie has to do during a bad car accident or whatever, she's all by herself. So, and nobody, heaven forbid, anybody from the ER come and help her. Absolutely well deserved after 50 years experience as a registered nurse. Wow. It says devices not connected, Cora, so your camera's off.
Yeah, device is not connected. What I'm seeing as well.
Yeah. So try to open up your camera again. Sometimes it is if you're on your cell phone and you're using Safari, sometimes you got to use either Google or Chrome.
I definitely enjoy getting up on the computer. It's a lot easier than on my phone.
The only time I use, the only time I use my computer is whenever I'm doing a live. Any other time you see me on YouTube, I'm on my phone. I like the way that I can share things and whatever. Yeah, no, I 100% enjoy my phone. I can do more faster with my phone than I can with the computer.
Man, I'm just the opposite. I can do a lot faster with my computer than I can with my phone.
Yeah, and you have an iPhone, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, no, my iPhone, yeah, exactly, Glenda, there you go. Yep. I don't know what it is, but maybe just because that's what I grew up modding on. But, like I said, I'm 70 some channels that I mod. Now, I feel horrible. I'm not there every day, but I try to make as many as I can.
Yeah.
See, I find it easier to tag on my phone, Glenda, because you just pull down, you go to the search, you type in their name, go to share, the 3 buttons up at the top, share, boom, put it back down in the chat. You're done within less than a minute. But anyways, guys, we're getting close to 11 o'clock here in the Great White North. Oh,
and I've been here since 4.
Yeah, exactly. Same darn tootin' thing, Cora. It's saying, here, let's try to add you.
It won't let you. I tried.
Oh, did you?
I tried. It won't let you. It won't even let me add it.
No, it wants actually.
I can kick her from the studio, but I can't add.
Yeah, kick her from the studio, banner, or yeah, there's something. There's something, Cora, that you either have your.
She's missing a step, I think, in the process. If she's using her phone, there's a you got to go to Safari. You got to copy the link. She's missing a step somewhere.
Yeah,
and it's not picking up her phone.
Well, that's okay. We can try again.
An iPhone. I mean, an iPad. Might be an extra step on an iPad. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, anytime, Alexander. I don't, like I say, I don't have a whole lot to give, but what I do like to give as much as I can. Because I know there's other people, everybody that's won tonight has never tasted maple syrup.
Yeah, good night, Xander.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how that's possible, Xander. Stay saner than you. Whew. That's an awful high bar you're setting.
No, I was going to say just the opposite. I was going to say, I don't know if I can bring myself that low.
Well, you see, and again, good cop, bad cop. Usually I'm the bad cop on the football field. Because the kids, it's funny, these kids, batch of kids, they don't know me. So they're scared, of me. Size is intimidating.
Cora, if you're on a computer, that's real easy.
Yeah, it should just pop right up.
Very easy.
Very easy.
That's really weird. Why that won't let Cora pop up?
Yeah. Are you using a Windows computer or are you using a Mac?
Well, that's the same thing, Jesse.
PC? No. PC or Mac.
That's a Windows?
Windows is PC.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now. Okay. I'll let you away with that. Yeah, if you're using Safari, Glenda, that's why it won't let you, or Cora, sorry, that's why it won't let you do it.
Yeah, don't use Safari.
Use Chrome if you have it. If not, download Chrome and you can come up and chat with us on Thursday because I'm going to have Rob and myself are going to the U.S. So Jesse is going to be sugar overloaded soon. Because I believe he's getting 3 bottles.
I get plenty of sugar overload.
Well, yes, I know Miss Lisa sugar overloads you, but
Yeah, I get, because you know what? Every jar of jam that you guys get, I have to taste it first. Not necessarily your jar, but the batch.
I'll be back.
all right, we'll be here.
I'll
Don't be
be
too
back.
long.
Oh, I
I'll
won't.
be back. That's what Arnold said.
I'm actually thinking I'm gonna try the pear cinnamon jam that Miss Lisa did. I'm gonna mix it in the pancake batter tomorrow, and then put maple syrup on top.
Wow.
I think that's gonna
Interesting.
That's gutsy, Scott.
that's gonna pop the taste. What's that, Jen? You're sending me cookies? Awesome.
No, she's sending me cookies.
No, I think she said she's going to send me cookies.
No, I think she's going to
Take
send
a
me some more
look.
cookies. Oh,
What's that?
No, jars.
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 And no, I'm not shipping it. It will be coming with me.
Oh yeah. Don't ship
So I'm filling.
Oh yeah, no, don't ship it when you're going to see them in under a month.
Yes.
Yeah. Besides, there's no ships that sail from Oklahoma to Houston.
So I've been every time I find one of these little jars, I've been putting it in here.
Just make sure they're not the Chinese ones. If you haven't watched Jesse's live,
These are the ones they sent to me.
oh well, then those are the good ones.
She said, "I want to send them back."
Yeah, you want to send them back for a refill.
Yeah. Can I get these filled up, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, it says ball on it.
Yeah. Well, no, it's just I never even thought that, that they'd try to swindle Chinese crappy jars as balls.
Yeah, they're just a no-name brand.
Well, I can understand why people go in there. If you go into Amazon, you have your choice of all the different jar companies.
Okay.
And most people gravitate towards the cheapest that they can find. And I understand that. But you would expect that even if they're the cheapest, that they would be up to standard.
And it would still work.
That they would be the quality that wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we receive some from China. Inevitably, 4 out of the whole box will not seal.
So did you see that, Miss Lisa?
No. What?
Glenda has graciously
No pun intended.
volunteered herself to be your quality control for your jam.
Okay.
Graciously.
Okay. Maybe work that into my day.
Yeah.
In the shipping department,
Yeah.
Yeah, Glenda, they are. They I guess they don't have the quality control checks that we have here. And if you're going to buy jars, I wouldn't waste your money on the Chinese brands, even though they are cheaper, because you're going to have some, if not all of them, not seal. And because
that's a lot of money.
We tried them with the ball lids, we tried them with the 4-jar lids, and the jars are just either out of round, just a hair off, and all it takes is a hair for air to escape that jar. It don't take more than a hair. It's got to be able to vacuum seal, and if there's a hair piece that is not right, then it won't seal.
Yeah.
And then you're opening yourself to botulism or any other kind of disease that you can get from that. So
and that's it. Like Mr. Jim donated or he sent me one of the vacuum pressure canners, and man, it scares me to think that there's jars that may not seal that could explode on me whenever I'm using that. That scares the living what right out of me, because I'm a little leery to use that anyways. But
I think it would, for a jar to actually explode, the pressure would have to be so.
It would have to be
bad.
very, 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 very high or out of control.
The only thing these jars did was they were in the water bath canner, but all I heard was a pop, and all it did was pop off the lid.
Yeah.
And of course, everything inside was in the water, but
Yeah.
And we
Okay.
have had ones that cracked too, but it could have been cracked because the glass itself, whether it's a ball, or any other one, if you have to look at your glass. If you're reusing them,
Mhm.
and if there's just a minute fracture, when you put them in that pressure canner, it's going to finish it off. So you have to make sure the glasses are without any kind of, even brand new ones. You got to check them, make sure.
Yeah.
Because they can explode inside the canning.
Yeah. I was too, Jen, until I did it a couple times. And now I'm onto it.
Yeah, and now the pressure canners are made such that they're really not that dangerous anymore. You got your pressure valve, and you have your lifting. They're just not gonna.
well, I can't say that they were dangerous back then, but you just had to know how to use it.
Yes.
Me, and I'll tell you, the first time I used the one we got here, it was a year ago.
Yeah.
Just a year ago. I stood across the kitchen because I wasn't sure of it. I stood away from it because I didn't know what it was going to do. It's a piece of cake now.
Yeah.
Just follow the directions. Follow the recipe.
Follow the recipe. Follow the directions on your ball canning instructions.
Clean.
And clean.
Yep.
And only use a dedicated device to clean your jars. Don't use just your any rag. No, have one brush that you use just for your jars, and that's all that brush is used for.
Okay.
Because you're talking about making sure.
Yeah, Glenda said
USDA,
she Glenda made a mistake a long time ago, and they were actually from China. So that explains, And then, I was leery whenever I first used the Jen, but I'm onto it now too.
Lisa also did a different canning method this week. She did what they call RP with her chicken,
Fresh.
which is raw packed chicken. Basically, you get the chicken breast and you dice it up however you want, and you put the chicken in the jar, and then you pressure can it for 75, 80 minutes, whatever it is. And then the chicken makes its own broth. Well, the last batch she made, she didn't do that. She cooked the chicken first, and then she canned it. Well, when you cook the chicken, you're cooking out all the juices, all the flavor. You see what I'm saying? And then you put it in a jar, then it's got even that much less flavor because you just cooked it for another.
Have to put in,
you have to add your own water, which is not going to have the same flavors as it would if you just canned it in its own juices.
So I think I like raw packing it
better
than the other way.
Okay.
But even then, you still have to be careful. You have to have clean hands and or gloves or whatever when you do the meat.
Some people call that cold packing.
No, because this was with hot jars.
Yeah, this was
the ones that most people talk about is doing cold jars, cold meat, and putting it in there.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Well, yeah, I followed the recipe out of the book, so it was just with the hot jars and the hot water But I've heard what you're talking about, Rebecca.
Yeah.
They start with cold everything.
Yeah. Glenda said cold packaging is with raw chicken.
Raw. Yes.
And Glenda said that hamburger pre-cooked is another favorite of hers.
Yeah, that's okay. The texture is just a little bit different, but that's I like it because it makes it last. Once you take it out of the jar, I mean, it's still just like when you canned it a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. You see,
And it's awesome for stuff that you would mix meat with, like spaghetti, or if you're going to make sausage, or soup, something you would. But if you're just eating the hamburger, like let's say you sprinkle hamburger on top of the nachos
Or
tacos
tacos.
or something, you're going to notice the texture difference than it would if you just
Oh,
pulled it out of
okay.
the freezer and cooked it. So be prepared for that because it's going to be different. But if you're mixing it with something like spaghetti sauce, whatever, you ain't going to tell the difference from one that you just pulled out of the freezer or one that's been canned for a year.
Mm. Wow.
Yeah, Jen, she's on your tail, Jen.
Yeah, exactly. She's sitting there. She's throwing out comments.
She's saying, "Come on, Batissimo, talk to me."
Yeah. And Dr. Sir Grace is going, "Go, Glenda, go! Talk that away. Talk the way you yell at me." I know. We got you.
I'm thinking of doing that with some ground turkey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, putting it in those jars just to get it out of my freezer.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, and Lisa's done it with turkey. She's done it with chicken. She's done it with pork. Pork's good.
Okay.
Good to
Otherwise,
can.
you have it in your freezer so long it gets freezer burn.
Yep.
And then it's bleh.
It does.
So if you got stuff in your freezer and you need to get it out of there, can it.
It's nice. It's nice to have it.
Usually anytime that there's any freezer burn meat, it goes to the dogs. They don't mind it.
See, that's why
I don't like freezer burn.
I vacuum seal all my meat. And it leaves me 2 years to use my meat. And I've got a freezer downstairs that the good Lord has blessed me with our cow, pig, all the smoked sausage. I can supply my family with 2 years of meat in the freezer downstairs. So if we lose a whole lot of if we lose power, I've got a generator to keep it going, but if not, I've got a barbecue that I can get my pressure canners going to save it.
Yeah.
Yeah, something else she recently canned last couple of weeks has been chicken broth. So she did her own chicken
I saw
broth.
that, yes.
And that's good for when you make rice. Or
I use it in my soups.
Makes it in soups.
Lee, come on, brother.
Nice.
You're killing me here.
That would be nice to have some clams.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Well,
man.
as you can see, Lee's boat is his logo.
Oh my goodness sakes.
So Lee is a fisherman, and 506 is their area code. So
I remember when I lived out in Washington State, we would go clam digging. Oh yeah. I
Well,
miss
Lee, let's
that.
just hope you don't go out on a 3-hour tour tomorrow.
no, there's no islands.
That would be worse.
PEI is about his biggest island. There's little islands around there, I suppose, but not one like Gilligan's Island. We'll put it that way. So Lee, if I'm correct, that means I'm the winner. So I win clams. Hey. But I tell you what, Lee, if you actually do fish lobster and whatever, let me know. I wouldn't mind to get some shipped up.
Well, wait a minute. Lee, let me tell you a proven fact. It's cheaper to send those clams to Texas than it is to Scott. Just saying. Just saying.
Don't trust the man from Texas. You're going to PEI tomorrow, the land of the mussels. Oh, honestly, Kyle and I went just out. We might have been out 3 miles, and we caught nothing. But just to see the mussel farms as you go out, it was amazing to see.
Now, Lisa and we like scallops. We love scallops.
I've
You had
never
northern
had
scallops? Because if you haven't, they're the best.
Yeah.
Well,
We've only had the ones we get around. Well, not necessarily get them around here. They may be northern, but there's this one restaurant we used to get them at. They make the best Italian scallops. Oh my goodness!
Italian scallops? What
Italian
the
scallops.
hell is that?
They have their scallops are. There's an Italian restaurant, and they made their little Italian sauce that goes on top of them.
Oh,
Butter, garlic, and it's just.
It's the same. It's the same as the people eat their lobster hot. It almost makes me gag. Lobster's made to be cooked, thrown in the freezer, and eaten cold.
What?
No.
Oh,
No.
Lee, back me up here, brother. Oh, whenever you guys come to Canada, we will show you how to eat lobster.
Well, it's no different than shrimp. You can eat shrimp cold because people, put them on ice, or you can eat them hot. Either way works.
See, exactly, Lee. Hot.
It's like a hot dog. It's like a hot dog. You can eat a hot dog hot, or you can stick it in a piece of bread with a piece of cheese and eat it cold. Either way works.
I'm telling you what. Cold lobster, the juices. Oh. Man, like Debbie would disown you if she knew you ate lobster hot.
Well, what define your definition of hot? Because when I say hot, they cook it, they take it out and they put it on your plate. By the time you get it, it's not going to be scalding hot. It'll be warm, but you're going to put warm butter on it or garlic spread or something on it.
The last time I cooked lobster, I bought it in PEI, drove to Fredericton, New Brunswick, cooked it, put it in the freezer for an hour or two, and then ate it cold.
So we eat lobster here. They cook it right out of the tank. They grab the lobster. You pick the lobster. They grab it. They cook it. They bring it to your plate. It doesn't have 2 hours to get cold.
Well, you see, you request, like there's a lot of restaurants up here that will only serve you cold lobster. Well, if you want hot, they'll give it to you hot. But they will serve you cold lobster. And it's just the juices, the flavor. Oh,
yeah.
Once you go cold, you don't go back.
Well, I'll eat cold shrimp. I love cold shrimp, but it shouldn't be that much different. So yeah, I probably would like it, especially if it's smothered in hot butter.
Well, yeah, you can absolutely. Everybody eats garlic butter. Well, no. If you're from the East Coast, you don't eat that's just no. You take a lobster, you eat everything except the brain.
Yeah.
But our lobsters are different than yours. Our lobster have claws. Yours don't.
Well, and the lobster down here, if I was going to eat lobster, I'd make sure it was cooked in that Tony Chachere's.
Yeah.
It's that Cajun food.
Well, and that's it. Like your crawfish, I actually looked at getting some crawfish shipped up here. But it was going to cost me $400 to get 30 pounds shipped up to Ottawa, right from Louisiana. Cajun seafood. Anyways, they pick in the morning, they ship in the afternoon, they hit the plane, they fly all night, you get them in the next morning. But it was going to cost me almost $700 to get 30 pounds of crawfish up here. Sucks.
I hear you, bub. I hear you.
But
well, Scott, I'll have to head out, Bubba.
Well, I'm heading out too, guys. I've been on 3 hours. I'm over an hour. So I do thank everybody for coming out. And thank you for Jesse coming up and helping me out, of course, like always.
I don't mind. And
anyways, guys, God bless. Take care. And we'll see you on Thursday. Take care, guys.
See ya.